Dafran.
Man.
That name should ring a bell to almost anybody who enjoys competitive Overwatch.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So, this topic, we're not going to specifically talk about Dafran, but we are going to talk a little bit about him, the Atlanta Reign, and their moves over the past few hours, actually, because this happened literally a few hours ago.
Like just now.
Yeah. So, if you're unaware, Dafran retired from professional Overwatch over the break. He said that what was his quote?
It was more of a whole deal of I'm kind of stressed out and I feel like I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, kind of thing.
He wanted to go back to streaming.
He was out.
So,
isn't the first time he's quit.
Are you ready for some news?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if this is true or not, if he was just debating us, but he was on stream and was like, guys, I'm going to be a dad.
What?
And we're all like, is he serious?
He said it's on April Fool's though.
No, this wasn't on April Fool's. This was before.
Oh, really?
He said this on stream before April Fool's. Like, I'm gonna be a dad, and we're like,
it was like, what? Pog you?
So personally, I'm like good on him for quitting to take responsibility, but I'm also like,
why would you quit your job? I guess he feels like he can make more money streaming.
He's making more money streaming.
So he's like, shit, I gotta take care of family now. I gotta need this money, man.
Right? I find it so crazy how many Overwatch pros would be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stream.
Yeah, because, well, it's not at a point where, at least for the big names, they don't have, like Siegel, of course, you mentioned before, and Dafran's on the big one, it's the smaller names that have to stay in the league to get that kind of money and get that kind of exposure and make something of themselves.
But Siegel and Dafran, they're making plenty more money than 50K.
And this is by choice, and it helps the league more than it helps them to be there. So sometimes they take the power back and say, I just want to be a streamer, and I'm going to do my own thing.
I know I said I don't want to talk about Atlanta, but can we talk about Siegel for a second? I remember hearing somewhere that his contract was rumored at $300,000.
I don't know. I'd be surprised he quit if that was the case. Because
he makes more money streaming, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, if you remember, like, Ninja was making, like, $500K a day, dude.
But that's, like, I feel like Ninja has a lot of sponsorships. Well, $500K a day is a ridiculous amount of money, yes, between his YouTubes and other things like that. Because all that revenue can't come from subs. Because I know Siegel has a lot of subs, but I don't know if he has enough to do a sort of, $300K a year lifestyle, you think?
Sponsored by anybody? I know he's still, like, does he still show the fuel things on his stream?
I don't think so. I don't think he transitioned to being a streamer for them, did he? I think he just straight quit.
Yeah.
I don't think he did. I know the teams are picking up a lot more, like, content creators and streamers. Like, what is it? I think CarQ is for...
CarQ is for Toronto. XQC is for the Gladiators.
Emong's Philadelphia Fusion. Fran, I love Fran. Atlanta Reign.
I thought Dafran was Atlanta Reign.
And so Fran is a chick she's a support main who's top 500, but she's also Atlanta Reign. So
okay, so they have two streamers now.
Yeah, they do. So that it's just spreading out like wildfire. So I'm surprised Siegel hasn't gotten picked up with that, which is very interesting. Maybe they say we don't need it. He doesn't need it, so he doesn't take it.
Something tells me that he probably doesn't just because he wants to play whatever he wants to play.
True.
But then you have Mendo who always plays Apex.
Yeah, well, but like, and he's still sponsored by the Outlaws.
Why doesn't he ever play Overwatch, though?
He does. Like, so they'll sometimes out in the the Outlaws Instagram, they'll have Mendo videos of him playing Genji and stuff like recently. So he'll jump back on it periodically and the Outlaws will tweet something out. He's still a streamer, but he plays a lot of Apex. And obviously he's one of the world's best at Apex, if not the best. You can argue Shroud. But I don't know, Mendo's really good.
Really good. But okay, so here's what I wanted to talk about, though. So Dafran and Atlanta Reign made a big statement over, what was it, the weekend? No, it was before the weekend. Dafran quit. Everybody was like, no.
He was like, peace. He's like, let's go, dude. I'm out. Let's go, dude.
So Dafran quit. Atlanta was like, we're parting ways. And everybody's like, who's going to replace Dafran? Like, that's a name. He was the #1 selling jersey.
Yeah, I know, right?
The most popular player. The Atlanta Reign is... Are they the #1 cheered team? Or no, that's Hangzhou.
Yeah, I think Hangzhou's #1 cheered team.
But I know Atlanta's up there. I'm totally checking now. Power of the internet. Okay, so we're going to go...
Check out, I guess, the Twitch channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a bookmark for it. Don't worry, I got a bookmark. Oh, wow. Literally.
It's right there. Wow. The
Atlanta Reign is at 2.9 million bits.
Who's number 4?
Yeah, you guys are beating us on bits. It's okay. It's okay. We'll come back when we start doing good again.
I love how I said it. Silence like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that one works out for you, but.
But I'm a little afraid for Atlanta now because Dafran was their calling card like that. He is what made them the big team that they are. Granted, they're still very fun to watch. Dogman is a hilarious support.
He's a character. He's definitely a character.
Yeah. And like it's not like Dafran is the only person at Atlanta Reign that matters, but he was clearly their best player.
Yeah, that does, and it makes sense. Obviously, they built strategies around him. I mentioned on previous episodes, the Bastion strategy. On Horizon Lunar Colony. You also had the Torp strategy, which is what it was known for in Elios Well. Like, he just would destroy people with that. They built comps around supporting Dafran. And now you lose this person and say, like, well, this whole team we built and all these strategies we have with these maps go out the window because no one plays those characters, turret characters like Dafran does. And plus when it comes to the Tracer and everything else. But that brings us
tracking is godlike.
Exactly, and it's Zarya. He had one of the best Zarya players I've ever seen in the Overwatch League. Do you remember?
I remember. Yeah. I remember on Hollywood jumping over, grabbing from midair.
Yeah, he jumped over. He gets. For those who didn't see it, I definitely recommend you check out the clip. He goes in. We get first point of Hollywood. They go up the elevator. Lucio speed boosts him onto the roof, and he right clicks to Zarya, so he jumps and grabs over the roof on top of the enemy team, and it's such a brilliant play. It's a great play to watch.
Why do you make it so hard to find a video?
No one thought to do that. They're like, wait, did they practice these things? Like, it was insane. Of course, they win that team fight. But it was a big highlight in the Overwatch League. On par with last year the Surefour switch on Kings Row from Brigida. Dude. I just love that play so much. So to lose that player is like it's crazy. What do you do now if you're the Atlanta Reign? I hope we discuss with them, and they obviously had a plan when we come to our next point about this. They had a plan about it. But yeah, it's a blow.
So you ask, what do? I'll tell you what they do. They signed Baby Bay.
Yeah, of all. So I mean, in my personal opinion, I'm kind of real hit or miss with Baby Bay. I think he's a great player. Obviously, you have to be a great player. Everyone in the Overwatch League is a great player. You can't be bad at being in the Overwatch League.
When you're on one of the best teams in the league as the 5th DPS who never sees play, I don't want to say Baby Bay's bad. He's an excellent player. Mm-hmm. But the San Francisco Shock had 5 DPS. You thought the Fuel had a DPS problem?
Yeah, the Shock
San Francisco has a DPS problem.
And they've always had a DPS problem, it feels like. They had Dante, remember? So they had on the Shock before the Outlaws took him, so they had more DPS. So the fact that they got rid of him isn't surprising. I don't know what they got for him. Skittles? I don't know.
I don't think they got anything.
So I think the Shock maybe just let him go, and then Atlanta Reign picked him up.
Just for cash.
But in my opinion, that's a huge drop-off in talent from... No, I'm going to say it. It's a huge drop-off in talent from Dafran to Baby Bay. I just don't see Baby Bay being able to carry the way Dafran did in a lot of these moments. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come with in Stage 2. It's going to take a lot of practice, and that cohesion that they had together was gone, and the team chemistry. Dafran seems like a fun person to play with. Baby Bay, in my opinion, can be kind of annoying. So it depends what happens with the team chemistry. That's going to be a big part of how they deal with next stage. I don't know what to expect from them.
Well, speaking of don't know what to expect, this is something that really frustrated me. So, I'm going to show you guys a little image that the Atlanta Reign decided to post.
Oh, boy.
Yesterday. Let's see, side cam, go to this. Look at this. Remember those Avengers posters?
Yeah, of course. Avengers have fallen.
And then they said, whatever it takes, April 4th. Sometimes they're like, is he going to come back? No. Are they gonna be like, just kidding?
But
just kidding.
Especially too when it comes to Dafran, this isn't the first time he's quit competitive Overwatch. Are you kidding me? Let's go, dude.
I had to.
This isn't the first time he's quit competitive Overwatch. He said he was out of the scene initially, and then he comes back when Overwatch League comes in, and he quits again. I think if a team pays him enough money, I think he'll come back to the Overwatch League. I don't think he's gone for good. And man, with Atlanta Reign, I just don't see Dafran having a lot of team loyalty. So I think he'll go back with anyone if they give him enough for what he wants.
Do you think, though, that he's just debating us?
Retiring?
I'm being dead serious. So this Baby Bay announcement happened today. Dafran quitting happened before April 1st, but I'm always like, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Nah.
I know for a fact that the Overwatch League is promoting shenanigans this season.
Mm-hmm. He gone. I think he's gone. I think
he make a written statement.
I think he's really gone. I think the fact that they got Baby Base so quickly is because I think Dafran did the right thing and told them what he was thinking.
Yeah.
And so Atlanta was like, we need to get prepared to pick up another DPS player. And they had ample time to contact San Francisco Shock and be like, who are you going to give us? Like, we'll give you Baby Bay. Here you go. Like, so I think they had ample time to see that.
Yeah.
And that's why the turnaround was so quick. In my opinion, I don't know these things. We're all speculating here. We don't know what goes in the minds of these players or management. But I think that's probably what happened in my guesstimation.
Okay. I think that's pretty safe.
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say.
That's also safe to end this episode because this has been Texas Watch, your weekly Overwatch League fan podcast for the Houston Outlaws and the Dallas Fuel. I'm your host, Project. This is ZXO, and as always, let's make Texas proud.
Yeehaw! Outlaws are better.